Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Historical Humans Reacts. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about how archaeologists discovered an ancient Roman bath beneath a museum in Croatia. Ooh,
It's
exciting.
very fun. It's very fun. It's kind of hilarious how this bath gets here. So the bath is under the floors of what is known as the Split City Museum. Split is the second largest city in Croatia. Uh, the museum is formerly the Dominic Papelic Palace, which is the former home of the Papalic family, a very influential aristocratic family that dates back to the 14th century within the region.
I think you're also
So,
missing the important line here where it says archaeologist working to install a lift
yeah,
and restore the
yeah,
ground
just
floor.
yeah, but just to even get back to the Roman baths, we have to go from a museum to a palace to an aristocrat's palace. Then it's a Roman. Then it's all the way down after that is a Roman bath. So we've got like three levels we have to go through before we even get to Roman bath.
But I just like to imagine the archaeologists are actually the ones installing the lift, not the
Oh yeah,
construction workers or the contractors, the
yeah.
archaeologists.
There's no there's no architects. I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna dig the hole down. So it's not the compliance check. It's not any of that. It's just no, we are actually the construction workers. Just just U.S. Corps of Engineers style, where it's like, all right, we're gonna do the archaeology thing and then build this road.
Yeah, no, this more than likely happened when they were doing archaeology review while doing construction, which happens. It happens all the time, and a lot of times it's why laws and jobs exist to counter that. And
Yeah.
this is definitely one example where, upon digging beneath the floor of the museum, they discovered bats in incredible condition, which their mosaic floors, their underfloor heating, all of
Yeah.
this stuff was
Yeah.
still fully at.
It, it is all intact. The entire infrastructure is intact. The
Wow.
mosaic artwork, the pools, that underfloor heating. Usually we don't get the pool and the underfloor heating. Usually either the pool has been eroded off by whatever's been built on top of it, or the underfloor heating has collapsed from the weight of whatever's been built on top of the pool. Additionally, it's in such good condition down there that they've managed to preserve some of the additional amenities of this particular bath. Uh, some things that aren't a part of the communal bathing of the Romans. That some of the more optional features, like for example, a grape press and an olive press. They literally have like this is like finding the concession stand has survived. It's digging up Wrigley Field and discovering the concession stand is perfectly intact.
I mean, I'm just also wondering at what point, like, the olive oil, I guess, makes some sense. The grapes you can make into wine, but
Yeah.
like, do you need olive oil that present that you have an olive press?
Well,
Don't
the
answer
the
that.
well this is what is now Croatia, and in that part of the Roman Empire, what is now known today as Turkish baths, a were popular as there was something the Romans inherited from the Greeks. The Turkish bath is where you smear yourself with olive oil and then scrape it off your skin as a
Oh.
means of cleaning yourself prior to bathing in the pool. It's like how you take a shower after getting out of the chlorine pools today, but
Yeah.
doing that in reverse. You have to clean yourself before you get into the pool because you're in a pool with everybody, and not everyone needs to sit in your dirt cloud.
That's actually a pretty fair point. But I can't imagine the like oily sheen on the top of the water. Like I don't know if you've ever been swimming in
Yeah.
the summers
Oh
where
yeah.
a lot of
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
sunscreen washes
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Which is why, the olive oil isn't simply applied, it's applied and scraped off. It limits that oily sheen in the water. Plus, this is a Roman bath, which means that there are multiple pools you're expected to move through. which also mitigates the leaking.
Hmm.
Yeah. Cold baths, hot bath, the tepid bath,
And these
all
were
sorts of things.
originally a part of a palace as well.
Ah, yes, yes. These ones in particular, I believe belonged to Diocletian as part of his palace during the Roman Tetrarchy, wherein Diocletian ruled the eastern part of the Roman Empire uh, as emperor.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you think governments today are complex, imagine having four people with the title of emperor all working together for one government. All right. The level of bureaucracy you need to prevent that from just turning into murder fest is incredible.
And parts of the palace are listed on the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's very fun, and I'm very much interested in seeing what the museum does with this because they are planning to open up the baths to the public as an exhibit, and I'm very interested in seeing how that exhibit takes place because it's a museum, it's this perfectly preserved ruin right under you. Of course, you're going to do this. I just want to see how because this is like in
Secret
the sub base.
tunnel. They're gonna build a tunnel. They're gonna dig
Yeah,
that elevator down
yeah,
one more level, and you're gonna have an elevator into Roman baths.
yeah. I could see that happening. I mean, that is what they did. That's what they do in Bath, England, where you are actually able to walk through the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more open air. It's just fun. I just want to see how this takes place because there are lots of interesting ways you could do this for tourism, especially since you don't have to import museum facilities. The museum's already there. It
Oh,
was
they're gonna
very
restructure the floor to celebrate the new discovery, showing our visitors the living past. So I guarantee they're gonna do a glass floor.
Oh yeah.
They're
Well,
gonna
of course.
100%.
Now the key is to allow people to walk under the glass floor. To be, I think that would be hilarious. You got the tourists above and the tourists below.
Yeah, until some poor woman makes a bad choice. Yeah. Anyways, that's a
I don't
really
want to know what you're
cool.
referencing.
What?
Yeah. I don't care to know what you're referencing.
Anyways, it's a
But
cool way to talk about how history can be adapted and shown. And what a wild circumstance. There is something to be said in archaeology and in history where humans tend to build on important sites and they tend to keep building on important sites. I feel like this is just some extension of it, where this
yeah,
site had Roman importance, so the palace was built in the 14th century as an homage.
yeah. Or it was just, it's like or even this palace is built in the most central location for this area. It might as well be the, cultural or political heart of this spot.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps getting, built on top of by different people every few hundred years. Cultural center, political center, recreational center, it's all there.
Oh no, there's a YMCA that was built in the palace.
Justin, Roman baths are the Roman equivalent of the YMCA. The YMCA is the American Roman baths.
My whole
Think about
worldview
it.
has been shattered.
Think about it.
On that tragic bombshell, I think that's a great point for us to wrap up. Thank you guys for watching, and it's been fun to stay at the YMCA.
Roman YMCA song coming out now.
Oh no, and you have to sing it all in Latin.
I will not. I will
Goodbye.
not.